Okay, how about the sticker price? $52,590 for this 26 Pilot Touring. Let's see what else you get for the price. Power adjustable seats for the driver and the passenger. Nice large armrests and door bends for the front seat doors or the front doors. And I like the space right here that Honda offers because it's just a little something extra in addition to the glove box. You're also going to have the packet right there. That little package that you see, a little bag, is for your wheel lock key if you need to use that. And we have all of our controls up here for your SOS, for your power shade and your power sunroof to activate all of that. Your sunglass holder, and there is the sunglass holder with the conversation mirror. And we'll work our way over here. You're going to have a couple of settings for seat memory. There's the button to open and close the power tailgate. And then all of your traditional things that you're used to seeing here, you can push this button, as I did earlier, to fold and unfold those mirrors and then adjust everything here for your left and right mirrors right there. Just choose accordingly. Lock, unlock, all of that for your doors, your windows, and one touch down, one touch up for all of the windows at all four doors. The steering wheel is going to be tilt and telescopically adjustable when you drop that lever. Now, one thing that's different here is there's differences in how the interior is now built as far as being able to cancel out noise. Honda's saying up to 2 decibels, so we'll see out on the test drive. Here's your driver's display. Nothing new where that is concerned, but just to show you some of the things that are here, you can go through some of the features. You can actually change the overall look of the driver's display. You have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto that are both wireless. And something that I didn't talk about earlier in the video, you see adaptive cruise control right here. You have Honda Sensing. That's going to be adaptive cruise control, collision mitigation braking, road departure mitigation, lane keeping assist, and traffic jam assist. Also, your shifter paddles on the back of the steering wheel. Right here, your lever for controlling your front and rear window wipers, and everything over here for your headlights. You can leave that on auto. You can turn your fog lights on and off, and it's your turn signal lever too, for those of you who have been to turn signal school. Now, we have the new to the Pilot 12.3-inch touchscreen. For those of you that have been saying, Tom, the 9-inch screen is too small. What do you think about this? And in addition to this being the control for your front and rear window wipers, you also have this button right here. What happens when you go to your 12.3-inch touchscreen is you have your different camera views. So tell me what you think about that. That's a very nice feature. Front and side views. You also have the 360-degree view camera right there. And here is your backup camera. And this is the 12.3-inch touchscreen new to the Pilot for 2026. For those of you that have said the 9-inch screen was too small, what do you think about this? I'm curious to know. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as I said earlier. You have Google Assistant, Google Maps. All of that good stuff is going to be here. Alexa, you're going to have the ability to come right here to vehicle settings, and there's a lot going on here. I'm not going to go through everything, but you have a few different options here, quite a few different options as to what you can do. You can change the view, and if the exterior color on the screen doesn't match the exterior color on your Pilot, guess what? You can come right here and change the color so that it does match. Say if it was black or red or whatever the case is, you can come in here and choose accordingly. Now that only changes the color on the screen, not the exterior itself. I actually had somebody who thought that's what I was saying one time on a vehicle, an Accord or something like that. Maybe it was an Acura, but they said that and they really were serious. That surprised me. But you can see what all's going on here. You've got your general settings. Everything is here. If you don't see what you need within the vehicle settings, it may be here. So make sure you check that out. Very nice, very easy to use. Now you're going to have a few different options over here on the right-hand side. You can't actually get rid of what you have over here and have this take up the entirety of the screen. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is with the way this is designed. Still going to have our dual zone climate control up here. We can obviously control what is going on in the rear if we want to. You're going to have your heated seats, and then we'll find our USB connectivity down here, a 12-volt power outlet. Your wireless charging pad. I still wonder with the extra space right here why Honda doesn't just move that over just a tiny bit. You can have 2 wireless charging pads. And something that people either hate or they don't, no change here. I know a lot of you were hoping for that, but you still have the push button shifter. Tell me what your thoughts are where that is concerned. And you're going to have your power parking brake, your brake hold, hill start assist and hill descent control, and your idle stop or auto stop start feature is turned on or off right there. And how about your driving modes? Let's take a look at what they are. Now we're going to start with normal. You go to Econ, you can see the accompanying graphics that go with that. We're going to have snow, trail, sand, and then tow. And then we go all the way back up to the top. You already saw it, but there is sport mode. Cup holders and a very nice large center console. You can use that lid for an armrest, or you can store whatever you need to on the inside.